Hey, a couple weeks ago, I made a video talking about, was it like coping foods? I believe it was kind of a bit of a ramble, a rant of some of my discrepancies with like food and processing in the modern day. And I don't know. Well, that was my shoe. I can talk about that all day, but none of it's helpful if I don't have solutions for me or for you. Nobody needs to hear it because it's just not helpful. It's doomerism, being like, "Oh my gosh, guys, modern day, the the consequences of the industrial revolution and all that nonsense." Yeah, it sucks, right? We're like killing ourselves slowly with a lot of things in the modern day. But so what? You need solutions, and I got one. Super simple. Okay. For now, there's a temporary solution. I also, in that video, I talked about protein bars. They're garbage. They're really bad for you. Okay. I finished a whey protein a couple months ago. I had bought it closer to a year ago. It came from Costco. Uh, it was like Golden Standard Whey. It was like vanilla ice cream flavor or something. This is cope food, okay? That is exactly what this is. It's cope food. Yes, it's still protein and it helped me make gains, but it is nonetheless cope food and was a negative in my health. So as much as I got to build muscle, I was taking away from my own quality of health. And again, it's such a very subtle and simple thing. It's not like I was sick because I was taking this protein. It was more like I was just uh, capping off my potential or my capacity of health, of true health. Now, because of the way I live right now, my true health capacity is actually not that high. And you might think, well, just wait till you're out of the house. There's no point in changing it now. But these are habits. And I know that if I get out of the house and decide to live this extremely detoxed life, it will be difficult. So I got to take the small steps now. Here you go. I'm going to put a link in the description. I bought from a brand called Naked Whey, or I guess they're just called Naked because they make casein protein, and they also have I think they even have a peanut based protein. So they have different bases, and they have creatine. So they got a lot of different things. But the whole point, at least for the one that I got, the whole point is that there's one ingredient, and that is whey, like the concentrate, or is it isolate? I don't know what it's actually called, but the actual whey protein. That's the one ingredient. So it tastes kind of like cheese, but that's what you're paying for. You are getting exactly what you paid for. It's a very high concentration of protein because that's all you're getting. There's no artificial sweetener. There's no flavor. The flavor is fake because it's protein. It's a byproduct of like cheese. You know what I mean? There shouldn't be any flavor to it. Duh. So there's my solution for you. Now this thing cost me, because it's a naked version, it is pricey because you're buying the pure protein. But that's the thing. I think it's so much more worth it. Also, if you train any way similar to me, it will also last you longer. I've switched up my training where it's not just weightlifting and bodybuilding. Only take protein on those bodybuilding days, at least whey protein. Now, casein protein, I hear you want to take before bed because it's like slow release. I would still do that if you were in a like more weightlifting heavy training regimen, which I kind of am. But most of my exercise actually comes from basketball, just because you burn so many calories playing basketball easily, and it's also the most addicting thing on the planet for me is playing basketball, and soccer too. Soccer is freaking fun. But with that being said, I only take the protein. Dang, dude. Sorry, my face. I've gotten sick, and my face has not been looking good ever since. But anyway, only take those forms of protein the days, like, if it's about the timing of your training regimen, right? So if you're training all week long bodybuilding, then yeah, you should be taking protein every day, even on the off days, right? For me, it's the days that like it's relevant. I'm not gonna take the protein like 3 days after if I haven't weight lifted in 3 days. I don't know if there's any muscle hypertrophy anymore. I think you're okay. I think you're probably slowing down now and you can worry about something else, right? That's why it'll last me a while, because my training is not just bodybuilding. It's also training for longevity. I've now started simply training balance. I've simply started training muscles in my feet. That's not strength. That's just so I can be healthy for as long as possible. Okay. In that case, you would also probably want to invest in collagen protein. Yeah, if you can buy collagen. I used to have this marine collagen. It was really nice. I need to get another one. The problem is all this stuff's pricey, and I get it. But it's worth investing in if this is the part of the journey, of your journey that you're on. The reason I said in the beginning of this video, this is a temporary fix. All of this stuff is still sent to you in big plastic jugs. And no matter what you tell me, I will do everything in my power till the day I die to remove as many plastics from my life as possible, right? Now, of course, this is probably some of the best quality protein you can get simply because it's pure. Maybe there's other companies, but you probably have to get those things local, and that depends completely on where you live. As a fella in Utah, this is what I could find, right? I found this on Amazon. So again, the link's in the description. But in the future, as I become rich, because I'm a pretty hard worker, and I want to pursue a business that I'm very passionate about. So I plan on being rich. That's like the plan. It's not like if I become rich. It's like it's when, soon as, right? Because I know what I want out of life, and I'm gonna go get it. Okay. These are good practices, by the way. These are good, like, a good mentality to have, right? But nonetheless, I do plan on replacing this protein, not sticking with it unless they give an option where, like, they can give it to you in, I don't know, say glass. Okay, I'll buy it if it's glass. If it's in glass, Tupperware, or whatever, I'll buy it. I don't like plastic. It's not good for you. It's not good for the environment under any circumstances, right? So there you go. But those are my thoughts. Link in the description if you just want to check them out. I do recommend them in terms of, like, buying stuff online. Yeah, you're going to get, like, your pure protein that you're looking for. So, yeah. It's good stuff. Yeah, it does kind of taste like cheese, though. But, hey, you just check it. You know, same thing with, like, the awesome remedy, the awesome concoction I make with the lime and the salt and the water. So, oh, well, it's all part of being healthy. All right, I'll talk to you later.